Welcome back to a new speedrun, and we are going to be doing an Any % on Twinsanity, one of my favorite Crash games. Which I still wish that it would have been. I still wish that it could have had so much potential though. Like, this game had so much potential.
It is I, Aku.
For real.
My duty is to protect you. You may summon me by breaking open these crates. Call me thrice, and I shall grant you special powers.
Yeah, the cutscenes aren't skippable in this game, besides the opening. But yeah, this is gonna be an Any %. I may one day do 100% as well. Well, I wanted to, first of all, do a Any %.
Come on, follow me, Crash. Stay close and do what I do.
I know we could do some cheats, right? Do some cheats, but I wanna do no cheats. You know, go through the game like normal. And normal Any %. I know I would not get any of those world records or anything, obviously. I know that for sure.
Come on, follow me, Crash. Stay close and do what I do.
And yeah, if you of course die, you have to rewrite the cutscene again. Like I said, this game had so much potential. I still wish it could have gotten a remake back in the day. It deserved one too. It's a game that needed a remake with all the cut content that was all the content that was cut from this game. You know, like my personal favorite, Gambit Coco, and every other cut content too. Like Bug Run, for example, and again, just all cut content in general. And of course, here is where Bug Run was going to be, in this section right here. You know, where that waterfall is. Bug Run was going to be where that waterfall is now. There's going to be a hole that led to Bug Run. But again, they replaced it with a waterfall to be there, since Bug Run was cut.
It's true. Blondes do have more fun.
Blondes do have more fun. Surely a lot of y'all would have to agree with me on how this game had potential.
I'm okay.
This Spike took my fall.
Hey, yeah, you!
I've been doing this for taking years. Back and forward, back and forward.
And I'm sick of it! Well, I'm not gonna do it no more!
Okay. I did not mean to do that. For real, I did not mean to do that. I meant to spin him. I mean, we could just let him live, though. Yeah, you could just let the skunk live by jumping around the nitros.
Okay. The spikes broke
I
my
mean,
fall.
it is intended. The game does intend for you to hit the skunk into the nitros. Yeah, this game is filled with a lot of fourth wall breaks. This game is filled with fourth wall breaks. See, you could just go around. You know, spare the skunk's life. You could just spare the skunk's life. Now we have the first boss of the game. Bandicoot.
surprised to see me crash? Like the fleas in your fur, I keep
coming
coming back. 3 years I spent alone in the
Frozen Antarctic Lakes.
and I miss you. And so I've organized a little gathering, like a birthday party, except the exact
Like
opposite.
opposite.
And look, all of your friends are here. You are so very
popular.
Let's start handing out the presents.
I mean, this was the first Crash game that let Slane voice Cortex in. As well. Which, he's my favorite Cortex. Though, he is my favorite Cortex. I'm so glad he's still doing Cortex. This is from Tiny.
This is from Dingodile.
Ripperoo, you shouldn't have. Pinstripe, how thoughtful. Oh dear, do the same. Well, first we gotta fight Cortex, and then it's Mecha Bandicoot.
One you can return.
But still, same boss fight. You can say Cortex is just the decoy before Mecha Bandicoot gets here. I can't tell you how ridiculous the world records is for Twinsanity, though. Like, I know one of them is 10 minutes. Yeah, that shows how ridiculous the world record is on Twinsanity. That's for using some of the game's bugs and glitches. Yeah, that's for using the game's bugs and glitches. Come on in, John. You can do a better shot than that. There you go. Lunch. All him just saying is lunch. Easy, Cortex. Easy. Cortex is not taking it easy. Not taking it easy. Again, I just love the music here too. The soundtrack. Cortex and Crest just fighting each other. They are playing hard. They are playing rough. One, two, three. Wait. Just wait. Don't need to go fast on those parts.
Well, well. A power crystal.
Oh, Cortex. I mean, it's like that. It's like it was placed there for a reason. Right, like that crystal was placed there for a reason. Okay, that was... yeah, that was a fail. Well, well. A power crystal.
A power crystal.
Okay, that was a fail. Ha!
Yes, the crystal is mine. Keep back, you weak-minded fool. Avert your gaze or you'll go crystal crazy.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's the soundtrack, though. I just love it.
Throw me over there. Trust me. We're pals, right?
Cortex, where are you? Where are you? Where is Cortex?
What have I got?
I have no idea where Cortex was. For real. I mean, there wasn't really no need for Cortex to teleport. Right. There wasn't really no need for him to teleport, because I could have just walked over. Look out for these nitros! That's the thing. Just look out for those nitros. 1, 2. Dang it. Complete. Had to mess. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Cortex, don't teleport. Okay, I guess you can teleport because I missed. See what I mean? There's like parts where it's really not necessary for him to teleport. But yeah, I've been recently uploading some of those, like talking about some of the deleted scenes of Twinsanity, right? Like the evil twins dialogue of, tell your mommy I said hi. You disgust me. Now I see why you don't have any friends. Because we don't like you neither. We don't like you neither. Cortex and the evil twins are the best part of Twinsanity. Hands down. Hands down. Both of them are the best part about Twinsanity. They really are.
That feels good. I was bursting in there. How are you fools?
And it's just cool to think that the guy who voices the evil twins actually voices Lei in Kingdom Hearts. It's the same actor who voices both the evil twins, voices Lei/Axel in Kingdom Hearts.
We're going to destroy your precious islands.
For real.
Good. You won't be around to see it.
How tiresome.
You want to play mind games? Okay, tough guy.
Let's play mind games.
Let's play mind games.
You want to play mind games? Let's play mind
This
games.
is the part where you run away screaming. Go on, run! Catch you later, Brainiac!
Oh, Cortex. Like I said, there are lots of ways to skip levels. To skip different levels. Just with all the glitches that are in this. All the bugs and glitches. But I want to try not to use any of them.
They want to destroy our island home, humiliate and enslave you, and steal my brain. How I envy the simple life of the tribesfolk. What have I got? What have I got? What have I got? Living in harmony with Mother Nature, the noble boar, the humble bumblebee. Ah!
Oh, Cortex. We gotta clear the path. Gotta help Cortex. That's another part I love about Twinsanity, is the teaming up with Cortex. And yeah, just as you think it couldn't get any worse for Cortex, it does get worse. 10 times worse. Because now he's got a beehive on him. Now Cortex got a beehive that's on his head. You wouldn't think things wouldn't get any worse. Right? You wouldn't think things could get any worse for Cortex. And then when you think things can't get any more worse, then you are wrong again. Because now a bear is chasing Cortex. Yeah, now you got a bear chasing Cortex. First he's got bees, now he's got a beehive, and now he's got a bear chasing him. Not sure where the bear ends up, but... Then he gets captured by Papu Papu. I know I always used to think... I used to think this, though. I used to actually think this, but... When I was younger, I always thought that... Same spot. No, that's not what I used to always think. I used to always think that... Why, especially when it came to twinsanity and you know, Crash Bash, like, why does Papu Papu is against Cortex? If, I mean, I guess you could say that's kind of similar to Embryo, right? Being against Cortex at times. But Papu Papu isn't really one of Cortex's minions. You gotta think that. Papu Papu isn't really one of Cortex's minions. Papu Papu and the tribesmen are separate people compared to Cortex's minions. So, again, I always used to thought that Papu Papu was one of Cortex's minions back in the day. And it made me confused when it came to things like on hair. Like, why would Papu Papu capture his own or his own boss? But of course, that's not the case. These tribesmen really do not understand what's going on, though. Especially when they don't notice that a tree just fell down out of nowhere. Like, yeah, a tree fell out of nowhere. Fell down out of nowhere. Like, they would maybe be somewhat suspicious of why a tree just randomly fell. I mean, I probably would. I tried to duck, but I couldn't duck. Sometimes when I press duck, it just doesn't want to duck. It still would have been really cool to see the tribesmen as racers in Nitrofield. Because again, we got the lab assistants, so it would have been really cool to see the tribesmen be actual racers too. Right, been really cool to see them as racers. Even though I'm not getting all the gems, I still need a clearer path. So when we do the worm, to get to Cortex. These tribesmen, though. Okay, now we can... Now we can use the worm to get the cortex. Boom. And jump. Whatever Papu Papu's language is supposed to be. 'Cause I would have no clue what the language Papu Papu speaks, and the tribesmen. Now we got former Ernest and the Totem Guard boss fight.
Oh, Crash. The farmer's market is tomorrow, and my wampa trees won't grow, for my orchard is riddled with greedy worms. If you rid my land of these pests, I'll give you this power crystal. I'm an evil scientist. What do you expect? This isn't a game.
This isn't a game. And Cortex doesn't want to do free or do certain tasks like this. He wants to get stuff that he can get immediately.
Come along.
There is a way to skip the whole boss fight that is coming up, but again, I'm not doing any skips. And it's kind of hard to actually pull off. At least I find it kind of hard to pull off too.
I tell you, you boys have been doing swell. Just swell. Anyhow, we've been taking in the sights of Insanity Island here. Nice digs. So much to see, so much to destroy. You got the native village, the lava caves, the totem gods. Yeah, back in the 10th dimension, we don't have anything near as nice as the totem gods. The vivid colors, the intricate carving, you know, it's almost as if they're alive. Yeah. Almost.
Exactly as if they're
as
alive.
If they're alive.
Wanna go?
And again, make sure you don't touch the body after the boss fight, or you have to redo the whole boss fight again. And trust me, that's a mistake that a lot of people have done, including me. Once you defeat the boss, and if you accidentally touch it and die, you have to redo the whole boss again. Cough him up. Cough Cortex up. I'm sure Cortex doesn't taste that good. That's why the Totem God coughs him out. Good job. Just don't touch him after the fight, or you're gonna have to do the whole fight again.
Oh, nuts.
Is nuts?
Well, you gave it your best shot.
Is nuts?
But even now, vice versa, reverse device is in operation, sucking the goodness out of this dimension and leaving behind the worst of all possible worlds. We just like making a mess. See you around, losers! Hey, is it lunchtime yet?
10th dimension. Yes, yes. In the dark ocean of my intellect swims a magnificent whale of a plan. To the laboratory! We're not beaten yet. The game is on. Come along.
Just don't touch it. Just don't touch the boss, or yeah, you'll have to do the fight again. I mean, if you want to do it just for fun, I guess you could just... I guess you can touch... Then you can touch it, so you can do it again. Obviously, you would have to make sure you don't have Aquaco with you. The Iceberg Lab.
Before you rises a cathedral of
Diabolical genius.
Scary, but in the wrong hands, this iceberg lair could do much goodness in the world. Of course, only I have the key. Absurd.
Haha. His key doesn't work.
Follow me. I know another way.
His key doesn't work. It makes you wonder, why does he even have a lab inside this ice, or in the snow? Right, it makes you wonder. don't know. You would not know with Cortex. You would never know with Cortex. You would never know with Cortex. That's what I can say. You'll never know what Cortex does. You will never know with Cortex. Glad I got that checkpoint. Glad I got that checkpoint. Well, past few years have come to slow. Rapid Cortex didn't do as well as we hoped.
The check bounced. Are you sure? Well, the past few years have kind of been slow. Wrath of Cortex didn't do as well as we'd hoped, and... Fish?
Definitely one of my favorite fourth wall breaks. The same thing goes with when Cortex said, 3 years I've been alone in the frozen Antarctic waste. That's another fourth wall break as well. Because, of course, he's referring to Wrath of Cortex again. Because, you know, Wrath of Cortex came in 2001. Twinsanity came out in 2004. So, again, Cortex is referring to 3 years since Wrath of Cortex and when he was frozen in the Antarctic waste with Uka Uka at the end of Wrath of Cortex. And then, of course, we have when we go to the 10th dimension, he's like, it should have been 2 dimensions, but we ran out of time. You know, referring to the game being Rust. I really hope that didn't hurt Cortex. I really hope that didn't hurt Cortex. He was just being thrown into the ice. We're almost to the Uka Uka fight. Mighty Uka Uka. And here's the part where Cortex would have said, or be complaining, saying, throw the lever, Cortex, twist, or push the button, Cortex, I have a heart condition. Did Frankenstein switch it? Did Jekyll push his own buttons? I get it. Or I'll do it, pathetic loser. I wish that could have been added. Or would have stayed. I wish that could have stayed. Him just complaining. Him saying, lousy stinking bandicoot. Pull the lever, Cortex. Press the button, Cortex. Throw the switch, Cortex. I have a heart condition. Did Frankenstein throw his own switches? The Jekyll puts his own buttons? I get it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Pathetic loser.
Free again! Mighty Uka Uka! Who has released me from my icy tomb? My, can it be? Crash and Cortex? I don't know whether to kiss you or kill you!
Crash wants to kiss. It shows it otherwise. It shows it otherwise that Crash is wanting to kiss. Crash is wanting to kiss. Uka Uka. Uka Uka's butt is on fire. Your butt is on fire, Uka Uka. Ha.
I shall return!
Uka Uka, wait! An evil greater than even yours threatens to destroy
R.I.P.
this world.
to,
No!
of course, Mel
That's
Winkler.
my job!
Divided,
Aku
we are but
Aku,
two
Mel
magical
Winkler.
masks. Join me,
He'll be
and together
remembered.
we shall defeat this evil infestation.
He'll
I
always
like
be
it.
known as the greatest Aku
I
Aku.
accept. This should be fun!
The Aku Uka brothers, together again.
I'm so glad that Toys for Bob made a tribute to him in Crash 4. Right? I'm so glad Toys for Bob made a tribute to him at the end of the game.
What have I got?
Just so glad they made a tribute. Made a tribute to Aku Aku's, or Mel Winkler's Aku Aku. Could have been a good thing to try, right? Of course, there was a short deleted scene for this cutscene where, of course, when the evil twins mentioned the riches that they have, it was supposed to have Entropy spitting out his teeth saying riches when he finds out. Who knows how he would have found out, because it looks like a completely different room where he would have been. But things like that, it's so simple, little bits of cutscenes that were delayed, like, cut. Like, it makes you wonder. This part.
Beyond imagination.
After Cortex said riches, and it was supposed to have Entropy spitting out his teeth saying riches.
You don't remember us, do you, Doctor?
Should I?
You ruined our lives.
Goodness, it's little bits like that. It just Makes you wonder, though. Like, little bits like that were cut. Little bits like that were cut.
You see, this is why nobody likes you. A curse on you, Crash Bandicoot. A curse on you all. We shall return. Oh, forget I mentioned the richest thing, huh?
Dr. Cortex, what have you done?
Who are these evil upstarts? I've ruined the lives of so many. I can't be expected to remember them all. Such a big head. Such a tiny brain.
If we deliver him to the evil twins, perhaps they will spare us.
But they'll kill me. That's a risk I'm willing to take.
That's a risk he's willing to take.
I've been like a father to you. I created you, nursed you, tried to destroy you. So what do you say? With my mighty intellect and your vacuous stupidity, we'll be unbeatable.
The time they actually shook hands.
Come along to the Psychotron.
Right? The time they shook hands and teamed up until Crash 4, and then again in Crash 4 when they teamed up. Which I just love that reference, though. I like to refer to that as a reference. Crash and Cortex teaming up in Crash 4, making a reference of twinsanity.
This is the Psychotron, gateway to the infinite dimensions. Beyond our universe, somewhere between the 9th and 11th dimensions, lies the mysterious 10th dimension. And there we must go in order to confront the evil twins, steal the riches, and restore the natural order of things, with me on top. We require 6 power crystals in order to make the leap, and we have 4. Let's see. That isn't enough! All is lost, unless...
I mean, we're only 2 power crystals short,
Come along.
right? We're only 2 power crystals short. Cortex saying we need 6 power crystals, and we have 4. So, he's like, that is the end of the world. Even though we just need 6 more. Or we just not need 6 more, we need 2 more. To even be able to get to where we need to go.
Our salvation floats upon the briny blue. We must reach Engine's battleship, and quickly before it sets sail. But how? Think, Cortex, think!
Crash got an idea. He's like, huh? Says Cortex just shaking his booty, like, oh, hang on a sec. Oh! Crash had a good idea there. Just doing Cortex like that. oh. You hear the scraping there. Like, sorry for breaking that body part, Cortex. Chickens! Sue! Sue! Oh. I am so sorry, Cortex. Here's this part.
Coming through! Ladies? Excuse me, madam. Are those real?
Mutter? I just love that. Him just screaming, mutter? And saying, are those real? And instead of Dingodile using the outhouse, you know, using the restroom here, he was actually supposed to be having a date with Tana. That was one of the deleted scenes. Him supposed to be having a date with Tana, but it was cut.
I've never been so humiliated.
So that means that would have been the third person that Tana would have dated. Just from that deleted scene that was going to be in the game with Dingodile dating Tana. She would have dated Crash, then she would have dated Pinstripe, and then she would have dated Dingodile. Engine ship. I know I said I wouldn't do any glitches or anything, but I mean like major glitches though. This isn't really major, this glitch here. Not necessarily. I mean, I can use some glitches. Though. Yeah, I can use some glitches. But that's not necessarily... I wouldn't really call that a glitch, really. wouldn't necessarily call that a glitch. Same spot. Same spot there. I don't think it's even possible to jump from the other side. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not sure. See, right here, I can't really do the thing there that I did earlier. And Jen, would you call this fight with Anjen a boss fight? Like, would you really? Because there's no health bar, right? There's no health bar. And you're just destroying these pillars, or these things that's making this thing stand up, right? These things here. Like, would you call this a boss fight? Yeah. Would you really call it a boss fight? I wonder. Would y'all call it a boss fight? Because again, there's no health bars. And of course, whenever there's health bars, it is a boss fight. Right? An actual boss fight. But I don't think I would call this a boss fight. I don't think I would consider this a boss fight here. Oh, yeah. Now we got Rusty Walrus. Fresh meat for my pot. Let's go, Rusty. I hear a lot of people not really like this section, but it's like your typical average chase sequence, right? Your chase level. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, even with Aku Aku, there's no stopping you from getting blown up. Rusty is tough, though. Being able to break those doors like that is scary. That is strength. For real, that is strength. That is what I would call strength. Haha. And now we got an actual boss fight in Trophy and in Brio.
The rats are leaving the sinking ship. Tell us where the treasure is, and we'll let you go.
Silence! Looks like we'll have to wring it out of him. Rio, get changed.
Let's go, Brio and in Trophy. Well, technically in Trophy, because that's the only one that you're properly fighting. And in Brio, you're just dodging. Yeah, in Trophy, you're just dodging. I just love the soundtrack though. I know I've said that a lot of times, but for real. Boom! And now we go to Gonabit Coco. Well, sadly no, because technically Gonabit Coco was going to be taking place after the Embryo and Engine, Embryo and in Trophy boss fight. Yeah. If Gonabit Coco was not cut, that's where Gonabit Coco would take place. After the End Trophy and Embryo boss fight. Before the Academy of Evil. Yeah, before the Academy of Evil. We were supposed to go to Gonabit Coco. That's where it would have taken place. But again, sadly it was cut. And again, there is information on YouTube, or not YouTube, but information from the developers saying,
"You monster! Let my brother
saying
go!"
that they're making proof, or having proof, that there was video footage made of the level in its entirety. Traveler's Tales has stated,
Ruined, thanks to Perky here. Must be repaired, and only one person can help. My niece, Nina Cole.
yes, the developers, Traveler's Tales, have stated before that they did make video footage going through the whole level. But sadly, that video footage, maybe most likely the only video footage we'll ever see of the entire level in its entirety, is most likely, you know, lost at time now. Because who knows if they even still got the hard drive, or, you know, what they put the video footage on. Who knows if they would even still have it. They may have not have gotten it when they left this, you know, the building, right? When they moved buildings. Most likely, they may have not have gotten that footage, and took it with them. So most likely, the only proper video footage we'll ever get of the entire level, of its entirety, of Gone a Bit Coco, is most likely lost forever. And yes, just like what they described in The Sponge Who Can Fly, being lost forever.
I love my airship. It's the only way to fly.
Hey, so this is how the rich and the ugly fly. Who's doing this? Well, may I have another bag of those spicy peanuts?
I will.
Boring.
Yeah, whatever. Let's give it to the
good bit.
What have I got?
You are able to understand what he's saying if you slow down the footage. Yeah, if you slow down the footage, you can actually understand what he's saying.
Ah, yes.
The old alma mater.
As a former student myself, I'm well acquainted with the many secrets this institution holds.
Yeah, like he expected that. When he said many of the secrets that this institution holds. Maybe this is new, right? Maybe this area here was new, and Cortex never knew about it when he was, you know, when he was in the Academy of Evil. Maybe that was just something that they added when, or after he left the Academy of Evil. That's what I would like to believe. That's what I would like to believe, though. Maybe they added this secret entrance here.
As a former student myself, I'm well acquainted with the many secrets this institution holds.
Because obviously, just from his facial expressions here, he did not expect that. And then we, of course, get one of the funniest jokes, too. Or moments, too.
I'm stuck!
Here.
The greatest evil scientist in the world!
Stuck in a pipe.
Stuck in a pipe.
How could things get any
How
worse?
could things get any worse?
Fart. Yeah. That could be worse. Being trapped with it. It probably stinks in that pipe. It probably stinks in that pipe. Yeah, it probably stinks in that pipe. Since Cortex made that reaction. Sorry, Cortex, but you probably should have held it in. Right? Cortex probably should have held it in. I love that you can see Cortex, though, when it's going. And again, if Cortex dies, then that will count as you dying. I mean, it makes sense, though, because, well, you are teaming up, right? Cortex and Crass are teaming up, so it would make sense. I'm sure Cortex is just so happy to be out of that pipe now, especially since he let out gas in it. Maybe it depends on something he ate, though. See? Like, if Cortex dies, you die. There's no need to teleport Cortex. I didn't want Cortex to teleport, because there wasn't no need for him to teleport. Again, no need to teleport Cortex. I just love the parts where Cortex teleports, where it's not necessary for him to teleport. The parts for that it's not necessary for him to teleport, he teleports anyway. Oh, Cortex, I'm sorry, but you have to be put back in a pipe. You get to be put back in a pipe, Cortex. Hang in there, Cortex. Hang in there. Good to see you on the other side, Cortex. Cortex having to be patient here. We're almost to Dingo Dial. how I didn't die there. For real. Press the switch. And wait for nature to take its course. Alright, Cortex. Now you can get out of that barrel again. Or that pipe. You can get out of that pipe again. Because now, we gotta fight Dingodile. Now we gotta fight Dingodile.
How's he ain't it? Rumor is you two chumps have got your
Mixing some treasure. And I want a piece of that pot.
I have no idea what you just said.
I have no idea what you just said. Let's go, Dingy. Go, Dingodile. I do love this fight. Definitely, I really do love this fight with Dingodile. So cool. I just love doing that. Alright, final phase. Oh, I'm so glad he stopped that there. Oh, now we gotta be careful here because... Let's wait. Yeah, he's gonna switch it, and you gotta be ready. You gotta be ready, because he's gonna do the other side. You gotta be ready. It will catch you off guard if you are not ready. It will seriously catch you off guard if you are not ready. So you have to be ready for it, because it will catch you off guard. It's going to catch you off guard. Yeah, just hide from the security. Hide from security. What? How did it catch me? I was holding down the button. How did he catch me, though? Because I was seriously holding down the button. Ah, this room. We have to escape this acid. I say, escape this acid. Now we switch to Cortex.
I'll take it from here. Get back to the airship. Make sure its mooring ropes are secure. What have I got?
And now we have a bug run section. Yeah, technically bug run is in the game, but not where we were gonna have to do it in the early game. You know, where it was intended. We have a bug run section, even though it's not in the exact area where we were gonna have the actual bug run level. It's funny though. They add this section, which is us being chased by bugs, but you know, not where we were supposed to do it, you know, where it was cut at. Where we were having to follow Cortex disguised as Coco. It's confusing though, because we have that section, like I mentioned before, with the bugs, but they cut out the actual bug run level that was cut. Cortex can barely jump here. He can barely jump. Then we have these frogs. These mutated like frogs. We have more bugs here that we're being chased by. Again, not having bugs chasing us in the not bug run level that we were gonna have is still weird though. There's Nina.
Sleep soundly, Nina, and don't fear the night, with its long claws that scratch and its sharp teeth that bite. Under the covers, there's no need to hide, for your uncle's a monster, and he's on your side! Nina, my adorable young niece. My, you're getting big and sneaky. Put it there, little lady. I see they need some adjustment. Let me take a look. Okay, baby, let's see what you've learned.
Let's go, Nina. Wow, good start. do love Nina's section, though.
My airship! Without it, we're stranded! Tie it to something secure, I said. Hurry, Nina, or you'll miss the bus!
Yeah, that's not really secure. Tying it to a school bus. Right? That's not really secure. I'm gonna say. That's not really secure. Tying it to the school bus.
My airship! Without it, we're stranded! Tie it to something secure, I said. Hurry, Nina, or you'll miss the bus!
Completely missed, wow. Because it's gonna take us here. For the door to open. Yeah, I probably should have. I probably need to break those. Or just get those boxes. These detonating boxes. Yeah. Tina's got some strong hands, though. For real, she's got strong hands. Now we got the bus chase. Getting chased by the bus that crashed strapped to the airship. That's the crystal here. And now we got Madam Embley.
They found us! Through the airship! Quickly!
Yeah, now we got Madam Embley to do.
You are in detention.
Madam Amberly!
So, Crybaby Cortex is all grown up. I see you found employment as a barber.
I'm an evil scientist!
A scientist, are we? To me, you'll always be a little bird.
Madam Embley. How is that able to hold up Madam Embley, though? No, we didn't even get them all. I hate when that happens. I thought I didn't get them all. Yeah, I just cut for some reason. Or it just cut off for some reason. with filming. Alright, let's don't mess. Got her. She's gonna just fall. Like that. Just gonna fall. You can't even really see where she landed, though. It's like Cortex killed her own teacher. Wait for the door to open. Takes a while for the door to open.
This way!
You are not out of ammo, Cortex. What are you talking about? Cortex saying out of ammo. And he was not out of ammo. To the 10th dimension.
Wait,
Okay, so yeah, we can actually skip that one. I'm not sure exactly if I was able to skip all the other ones. I tried to. I think some cutscenes you can skip, but some you can't. Yeah, some cutscenes you can skip and some you can't skip. To the 10th dimension.
come now as we explore a new dimension! It should have been 2 new dimensions, but we ran out of time.
It should have been 2 dimensions, but we ran out of time.
Your fur is so soft and warm.
And again, this is where the rehab lab level would have taken place, but was cut, because originally, when we entered the 10th dimension,
It will crash! No!
when we entered the 10th dimension,
This way!
we were gonna have to play as evil Crest to bait the snot out of good Cortex to turn him evil again. Yeah, by using the rehab lab. But sadly, it was cut too. Because Cortex would have been good, would have been turned good in the 10th dimension, and we had to use evil Crest to bait up Cortex in order to turn him evil again. But again, sadly, that was cut. Man, how that would have been fun. Right? Just baiting up Cortex in order to turn him evil again. To help him turn back to himself again. I just hate that that was cut. I mean, I hate that all the cut content was cut. All the content that was cut was cut. All the content that was cut.
My daughter, niece! We must do something! Think, Cortex, think!
Crest is like, oh, I know this move again. I know, this looks familiar. Yep. He's like, I know exactly what must be done. And Cortex is like, not again. He's like, not again. We reached up to Evil Crest and Nina. Yeah, look how for the nitros. know how important that body part is, Cortex, but I'm sorry for breaking it again. Literally. If it wasn't broken already when we first did it, yeah. You can hear him screaming in pain with that. You can hear him scream in pain. Or, not screaming, but, you know, in pain. Yeah, nitros. There you go.
Come along.
Again, sorry for your body part, Cortex. But and again, we just saved Nina. Got to Nina, and now we're gonna have to save Cortex.
There they are. Let her go. Take me instead.
He's like, alright. He's like, alright. And starts chasing Cortex. Cortex, you see what you put yourself through? You see what you put yourself into? Cortex has to just put him in these situations. Dang.
Come along.
And now we make it to the final level. Victor and Maurice's lair.
Victor and Moritz's stronghold of evil.
This is where we wrong the rights and sweep past on the rug.
On the rug.
Hang on. Okay. Let's go. I had to pause the timer for a second. But we are back now, and now going to the final level of the game. Crazy. I like this level though. It's a real good, cool final level for the game. It's a real cool final level for the game. Okay, that was not intended to happen. You gotta give the evil twins some credit, though. They really know how to do it with themselves, though. I wouldn't say you could do a good enough slide to jump across there. But I'm not sure if it is possible, though. don't think there's any way to skip this section. I mean, either if there were a bug or glitch or something that would be able to make you skip it. I know I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. But if there were, I'm not aware of any. Just from different speedruns I have seen, I never seen anything that would be able to make you skip that kind of section. Since there's a force field. Right, since there is a force field, I wouldn't think that there would be any section. Well, nice. Thankfully that didn't take us far though. Dang it! Got blown up there. Almost there. Yeah, that was my bad. Dang it! Why? I mean, the pattern is simple. Red, green, blue, yellow. Repeat. It's that simple. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Not all that complicated. There's the last crystal. Yeah, push that off the edge, that's fine. And just go off the edge myself. That works. Yeah, just go off the edge. Okay, these enemies, I've really got to just get rid of the enemies first. I don't know why I'm not getting rid of the enemies first, because, yeah, they're just going to end up keep doing that if I just don't take them out first. And you know that, too. You know that's gonna happen too. Just like that.
I almost forgot. The treasure.
Yeah, this is another cutscene we can't skip.
We are rich.
Again, some cutscenes you can skip and some you can't.
Property. It's a little late to develop a conscience, Doctor.
Personally, I don't care. But I think he might want his gems back.
Don't mess with Spyro with his gems. Don't mess with Spyro and his gems. Okay, we're gonna have to wait for the door to load. There we go. Alright, final boss of the game. Here we go. Let's go.
What have I got?
Man, Nina's doing good here. And I really do enjoy this final boss, though. The music and the different phases that we do, too. It's really cool. Alright, that's Nina's phase done. Now we got Cortex with his gun. Yeah, Cortex has nothing to worry about, because he got his own guns. Cortex got his own guns. Or his own gun. And now the final part. With Mecha Bandicoot, which somehow Crash managed to get from the you know, outside of the 10th dimension. Like, how did Crash manage to get the Mecha Bandicoot from Insanity Island all the way to the 10th dimension? There you go.
Let's get out of here!
We got a score of 2 hours, 9 minutes, and 3 seconds. That is the final time. Again, doing the game like normal. No, like, you know, major glitches or anything that you would see in speedruns. That's actually not a bad time, though, when you think about it. Not a horrible time.
Oh boy! I love roast chicken.
Well, this is one heck of an ending.
And they get eaten alive. Eaten alive by evil Crash.
You know, Rich, for all these years I've been wrong about you.
And he just smiles when he says that.
And your existence has been a constant reminder of that mistake. But I've learned something from all of this. I've learned that you can't run away from your mistakes, but you can bury them. I never want to see your ridiculous face again. Where am I? What is this?